makeup chefs, and welcome back to a really fun challenge video. So today's video, as you can see, I have nothing on my face right now, and that's because come here, baby. This guy, can you see him? There we go, Winter. He picked out my makeup today. So he picked out a few things, so I'm going to show that now, and then I will start putting them on. Say bye, Winter. Good boy. Come on, what do you want? Oh, are you going to sniff all of it, or are you just choosing that one? All right, you're not moving on. Thank you. Okay, which one do you want? Which one do you want? You want one of these ones? Look, look. No, Winter, Winter. Winter, look, babies. Winter, what are you sniffing? Look, which one do you want? Which one of these do you want? Baby, I'm not wearing blush today. Okay. Come here. Come on. Pick one for me. Oh, you like that one. You want to pick something out first. Okay, which one do you want? Which one do you like? Treats, I know. Come here. Get some treats. Good boy. Good boy for picking out my makeup. And when you're done, you can pick a highlighter. Okay? Don't just pick the one closest to you, because it's there. Pick a highlight when you're done. Okay, can you pick one for me? Pick one of these. Pick one of these. No, pick one of these, babies. Pick one of these. Oh. Okay, can you pick a palette for me? Pick a palette for me, babies. Pick one of these. Which one do you like? Surprised he's not going for the Too Faced because it smells. Come on, babies. Pick one. Pick one. Which one do you want? You'll get a treat when you're done. Pick a palette. Pick a palette, babies. Pick a palette. Yeah, I know your treat. Okay, fine. You'll get treats first. Okay. Oh. You lost one behind Jaclyn here. Okay, when you're done, pick a palette. Okay, which one do you, are you trying to find a treat that you lost? Or are you actually picking a palette? Pick a palette for me. Babies. Okay, I'm going to move these because I don't want you to have these right now. Can you pick a palette for me? Here, come on. Pick one. Pick one. Oh, you found your treat. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, you found it. Okay, which palette do you want, baby? Oh. Okay, which one do you want? Which one do you want? Which pick? Can we pick? This cat. Come on, Winter. Come on. Good boy. Can you pick a palette for me? Is that the one you're going with? Sniffing that one a lot. I think we'll go with that one. Good boy. Good boy. Can you pick me an eyeliner? Can you pick an eyeliner out for me? Look. Can you pick one out? Oh, good boy. Good boy. All right. Milk. Yep. Yay, good boy. Okay, can you choose a mascara? Okay, look at the mascaras. Here you go. Choose a mascara. Can you choose one? You like the blue one? Or which one? You like this one? Okay, we'll use the Loreal Voluminous blue mascara. Okay. Okay, here's the fun part. Eyeliner. Black, they're all black, but, you know. Choose a finish, my friend. Don't just choose the one closest to you. Sniff them out. Sniff them out. Oh, you don't like any of them. Oh, you don't want any? All right. This is what he's choosing to do instead of pick eyeliner. So apparently, he doesn't want the eyeliner. Can you pick a foundation for me, bud? You didn't even try the other ones. You sure you want that one? Okay, thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, he picked Mauve out of here. Alright, good boy. Okay, we'll try lifting him up and seeing which one you like better. Do you like this one? Mildly curious about it, okay. What about this one? No, okay. This one, this is just the RCMA powder. What about this one? Oh, okay. Contender, contender. What about this one? No, okay. And lastly, this one. This one smells. I don't know if you'll... What about this? Come here, give it a chance, give it a chance. No? RCMA it is. Okay, so as you can see, he picked some very interesting things for me. A few things that he didn't pick, I'm going to just use my regular primers, because I just use regular primers. So anyway, so I'm going to start with my eyes because he chose the Jaclyn Hill palette. Now mind you, I didn't put out all my palettes. I just gave him about 5 things from every category to choose from because I feel like if I didn't, it would have been a little too overwhelming because I have a lot, which is not a good thing, by the way, but I have a lot. And so I didn't want to overwhelm him. So anyways, I thought he did really good. He got a lot of treats because he worked so hard. So just going to prime my eyes. So I've been trying this out of not laying down a base color and seeing how it goes. So we're going to do that today, especially since the Jaclyn Hill palette doesn't have one. And because he chose this blue mascara for me, I'm going to go with the blues today. So I'm going to just start with, I think this matte turquoise in my crease and see how that goes. So Winter, I think we figured out he's about 7 to 8 months old. I would guess more in the 8-month mark. When he showed up on our porch, we thought he was 2 months, but it ended up being 5 months, and we've had him about 3 months, I think, 3 or 4 months. I'm not really 100% on that, and they weren't 100% sure on how old he was. So what happened was I was cleaning the house one day, and my back porch, you know, we have a sliding glass door, and the curtain was off because I don't really like it, you know, like closed all the time because I like to get, you know, nice sunlight in. Hold on, let me just... Love this palette, but it's just cumbersome to work with. So this kitten is out there meowing, and I'm like, what is that? So I went out and I looked, and there was a kitten there, and I'm like, oh, how cute. Did I pet it at that time? Maybe not. I'm like, oh, okay. He didn't leave. So I just went out and pet him a little bit. He looked really clean. Well, he was still there hours later. So I called Charlie and I'm like, there's this kitten outside and he's not leaving. And Charlie's like, are you petting him? I'm like, no. Anyways, long story with that, you know, that went on for like 3 days. He didn't leave. He was there all night and there in the morning. He didn't meow though, but every time we got up and we looked outside, he was there. So we're like, okay, well, if he's gonna stay here, we should get him some food because normally cats go. I've had kittens on and off cats on and off my whole life, and they normally go back to where their food is from. He was not going back to where his food is from. That means he wasn't getting food anywhere. And Charlie's like, you know, he's like, I remember seeing this same cat like 2 or 3 weeks ago out our bedroom window here, just like, you know, walking around. I'm like, oh no, does that mean like he was abandoned? So we decided, okay, we'll take care of him, but we didn't want him to be both an outdoor cat and an indoor cat because there's coyotes outside. We live in an area where there's coyotes, and you know, fleas are more of a thing when your animal's outside. So we're like, okay, let's buy a litter box and see if he'll go in it. So we bought the litter box, put it outside. He went in it literally within a minute of us putting it down on the ground. So either his mom trained him before the family let him go, or something, because he knew how to use it, which we were thankful. So we're like, okay, cool, we could bring him inside. This one's not as even. I'm just gonna make it a little more even. It's not. Okay, I'll fix it up when I go in. Okay. Anyways, so we brought him inside, and then I think within a week we took him to the vet, and she said, we're like, we think he's about two months old. She's like, no, he's 5 months old. But he was so small, so that made us all think he wasn't getting fed, he wasn't being taken care of. He didn't look bad, like he didn't look mangy or anything. He just looked really tiny. So anyways, he grew really quickly, so that's how we got him. Weirdly enough, I'm gonna go in real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna go into this dark blue right here. And I'm gonna place it. I'm almost gonna do like a halo eye, so I'm gonna put it here and here. This might be too fluffy of a brush, but we'll see. Anyways, last week we were on a walk in our neighborhood, and we saw a cat that looked just like Winter, except its eyes were more evil. And this woman came outside when we were looking at the cat, and she's like, this isn't your cat, is it? And we're like, no, why? She's like, because this cat's been coming around like for 6 months. She's like, and we've been feeding her. She's like, but we don't know whose cat it is. We think it's part of the same litter as Winter's, and it's probably his sister. Because, I mean, like, this cat, she looked just like Winter. So, it seems like the whole litter might have been abandoned by the mom, but also maybe the owners of the cat. Which is sad. Happens, though. But I'm so glad we got him. We didn't want animals at all. We're just so busy. We're not home a lot. But at least it's a cat, because they, for the most part, are, they take care of themselves. So, at least we didn't, we don't have to be constantly watching him. He does hate when we leave, though. Oh, my goodness. When we're getting ready, he is normally really, really good cat. But when we're getting ready, he starts chewing on stuff he normally doesn't chew on. He knows he's not supposed to be chewing on, because you can tell he knows, because he's like, so he doesn't like us to leave. But when we're home, he's not around us. Like, he doesn't even want to be in the same room. So, cats, go figure. But we love him. We're, again, we didn't want a cat, but how do you leave one outside that's, outside your door begging for food? You just can't. My sister has 3 cats. They're all girls. I wish cats could do play dates, but they just can't. They just don't know how to. So, a few things. I have a lot of fun videos planned. I have a very big collab at the end of the month. Actually, next week. Oh my goodness. Do any of you watch the Taylor? She's doing a meetup out here, and she's actually in my city. Oh my goodness. I want to go. I have something planned, but I don't know. So it's like 1 to 3 at the Morphe store in my mall, and I'm debating on going. My husband's like, yeah, let's go. So, I mean, he's up for it. But I don't know what time to be there, because I have something and I can stop at 11 and then head out, but I don't know if I need to be there like when the mall opens. I have no idea. Not that Tatila's ever going to watch this, but girl, tell us what time to get there. I'm so excited though. She's amazing. And her work with Project Beauty Share is amazing. I have a package ready to go to Project Beauty Share. I'm just waiting for someone else to give me some of her makeup so that I can just send it all in one fell swoop. Ooh, unless they're taking donations when the Taylor comes. That'd be amazing. Okay, I'm loving the way this looks, so we're going to leave it right now. And what we're going to do is he picked out the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil. So we're going to use this and paint in the middle here. I didn't have him pick a concealer. Alright, I'll have to just pick my own concealer out. Sorry. He got kind of over picking stuff, so I didn't want to make him do anymore. We're just going to You know, we'll spread it in a second. This is new, by the way. I just got this last week at Ulta. I was using cottage cheese before, the color cottage cheese, which I also like. They're just shimmer, but this is really, really good. Works very, very good as a base. Okay, now I gotta figure out what color I want to go in the middle with. Oh yeah, this one. I want to use the color that's next to the blue, this guy right here. I swatched this color last week because I haven't, like, I've played with this a lot, but I don't use every color because some colors I just like more than others, and this color just, oh, so pretty. Let's see here. I might... I'm gonna have to put a lighter color on this because I'm not loving. To me, it just looks like a brown mess at the current moment. This color, look, okay, when this color is swatched, it's really pretty. It's like a taupey. It's really pretty, but right now it's not looking pretty. Which side did I put that on? This side. Yeah, it's not looking pretty at all. So. And he did not pick the Fix Plus, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm going to go into a different color then. I'm going to try this color right here. And we'll see what that one looks like. Now I'm going to do some blending here. Now I'm going to just go over with the, no extra product, but on the teal, with the teal brush. Just to blend the blue and the teal together. And since Winter said no to the eyeliner, for some reason, let me just touch this up just a little. Brighten it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, Winter said no to the regular eyeliner, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the bottom with the milk pencil. Okay, and then I'm going to take that blue again. No, I'm going to take the turquoise actually. And I'm going to be careful as you do this. I want to do this now before my foundation's on so I can touch my skin. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the really dark color, same brush because I don't need to wash it, and just kind of underline, sure, underline the lash line there just on the edges so it looks a little thicker. Yeah, here we go. Alright, so let me go wet my sponge and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to put on my primers, which again, I didn't have him pick my primers. First, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte primer. And I'm just going to put that in my areas that I tend to get. I don't use this a lot, but the foundation we're using is very dewy. So my oils show up quicker. So I'm just going to use a little on the middle of my forehead, on the sides, and then on my chin. There we go. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. Brightening Lavendar primer. Oops, Mickey, show the name. There you go. This is in the lavender color, obviously. And just use that everywhere else. I wish I had, ooh, you know what? I don't have eyeliner, but before we move on, I'm going to use that black again, and I'm just going to put it up as a liner because I'm like, I need eyeliner. I feel like this look needs a little eyeliner. Yes, cool, exactly what I wanted. Okay, anyways, back to foundation. He picked out the Rimmel Clean Finish foundation, and I wear 120 Ivory. I'm Ivory in most things, in case you were wondering. By the way, every time I have makeup on in a video, which is all the time, everything's always listed down below that I use. But if you ever have any questions, you know, feel free to ask. Okay, I love the spatula aspect. This is the sponge. If you guys didn't see the video with Steven picked out my makeup, this is the sponge he got me. I actually really like it. I think I wet it too much today, but this is a very light coverage foundation, but it can be built up. But I love it, this foundation, for like long days because it evens out my skin tone. It stays really nice. Like I have the perfect like combo of stuff that I use with it. And when I use that combo, it works really good. So this is one layer. I'm just going to put a second layer in a few places, like this part of my cheek, which is always bad, my chin, and around my nose, which I probably will go in with concealer later with that too, but okay, time for concealer. I forgot to pick one out, so I'm just going to use my Boing Brightening Concealer. Okay, and then once you picked out my RCMA powder that I just keep in this, so first I'm going to throw it under my eye. I'm not going to throw it, but I'm going to try this sponge. I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to do a light bake. I am going to set my face with this, but I have that liquid concealer that's going to go down first. So let's do that. So he chose the, concealer, highlight. He chose the Cover FX Enhancer Drops in Moonlight for my highlighter. So what I do with these is I put them like here first, and then I dab it with my ring finger, because I think my ring finger personally just gives it the best application. Ooh, pretty. And then I just pat it in. Somewhat even. A little on my nose, and then dab a little bit more. Go. There we go. Those are so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Now, I don't know if I want to set with the sponge, or I think I'm just going to use my brush. I don't normally set with this powder because it gets a little weird, but it's not bad. Great for like the under eye area, but everywhere else it's okay. I like my Wet n Wild better, my pressed powder. I'm gonna dust that away there. Okay, I'm just gonna, like as light as I can, but still using it. Get everything pretty set. Yeah, it doesn't make this look good. It makes it look dry, so hopefully this setting powder will help, because it makes it look dry. It doesn't normally make my under eyes look dry, but for some reason today it is. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of pat everything with the beauty blender, or with the beauty blender, whatever this is. Let's see now. I think what I want to do is finish my eyes up before I move on. Okay, so we have the turquoise in our waterline. Actually, I think I'm going to No, I already used that. Okay. So I want to do the dark blue. Do I want this one? No. This one. Oh yeah, I like it because it's not too dark under there. Happy with that. Okay, now we're going to go into the bronzer you picked, which is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I like this bronzer a lot. Actually, it's probably my favorite bronzer right now. Because it's not too dark, it just adds something. I'm going to actually bring it up on my cheeks a little bit here. Yep. Okay. And then the Balm Down Boy Blush. There we go. All right. So far, so good. Let's just spray really quick. Now we're going to add the blue mascara, the Loreal Voluminous Original in Cobalt Blue. I wish I had 2 mascaras, but Winter only picked 1. What can you do? If your cat only wants you to use 1 mascara, that's all you do. It's a shame this doesn't show up more. I don't know how to get it to show up more. I'm going to do a few coats on it. It does volumize, however. It just doesn't show up as blue as like one would hope. Like, have you guys used the NYX colored mascaras? Those things, woo! Those things show up awesomely. Yeah, this is like, you can only tell it's blue like if you're super up close. So I don't even know if you guys could tell it's blue. So I got a request, by the way, to do, I was talking about videos and then I got sidetracked. I got a request to do a look using the Lock Pirates palette. If you guys have any other palettes you want me to do, please let me know. If you need me to run through the palettes I have again, please let me know. I have a first impression coming either this week or next because I got 2 new palettes that I haven't really heard much about. A video's coming up. There we go. So big collab at the end of the month, which I'm super happy about. And then next month, I actually, I don't want to spoil it. I have a big, like, it's not going to be filmed here, and it's going to be filmed with somebody, and I'm super excited about it. Getting ready for it. Already bought some stuff for it. You'll see why. And I was talking today about it. Anyways, I'm so excited about that one. I have a few things in the work that hopefully if they turn out okay, they're going to be amazing. Okay, so here's the eye look. And the face. Who thinks Winter did a good job? I think he did pretty good. I could have blended things slightly better, but had a little trouble with the sponge, which actually I really like this sponge. Okay, and lastly, the lipstick he picked, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Lipsticks in Mauve Outta Here. Actually, it doesn't really match the look at all. I'm gonna try something. Okay, yeah, color's pretty, but it's not doing much for me with this. So I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna dab into this and see what happens if I put it on my lips. That helped. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking the brown and chip. lot better. Yeah, that is a lot better. Except now I kind of want a little bit of shine in the middle. Now they're metallic lips. Went a little too far with the shine, but yeah, much better. Okay, so there's the lips. Sorry I didn't go with the color you wanted there, Winter, but it just didn't look good with this look. Okay, so there's the finished look that Winter picked out. So, let's see if he likes it. It's okay, it's okay. Do you like the look? He doesn't care. Okay, we're gonna put it back to bed. Thank you so much for joining Winter and me. And thank you, Winter, for picking out my makeup. See you next time, makeup chefs. Bye.